What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to us my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 206. Now, the chapter's out early on a Friday morning. We are starting off the day with the latest installment of Akutama Gege's masterpiece. As we continue on with the Yuki Tsukumo versus Kenjaku fight in the manga. And let me just say right now, I still am working at the moment on the whole explanation of the Bombaye curse technique and everything, because trying to find time between work and, other things going on in life, it is definitely difficult. Not to mention with this curse technique and trying to make sure we explain this as best as possible, it is going to require a little bit more time. So I apologize if that video is going to be a little bit delayed and stuff, but I am aware that we are going on break possibly next week with the manga, which is a little bit crazy considering we just came back not so long ago. But honestly, if anybody needs a break for the 2022 that we've gotten this year, it's Gege. Like, my man deserves the rest, deserves relaxation. Do what you need to do, because then 2023 comes and we just take everything by storm. Especially when the anime comes back and when the manga go into crazy places, it'd be a good time to be a fan of the series. But right now, Yuki versus Kenjaku. The power Bombaye, the virtual mass, all that stuff. The domain expansion of Kenjaku being unleashed. And then Tengen pulling up and said, Owarida. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's about to transpire. If Tengen's going to be able to do something here that prevents Kenjaku from wilding, or if Kenjaku's got a reverse Uno card in his bag. The only way I'm going to know is by reading the chapter. So without further ado, let's get into it. And by the way, Choso is a good man. It's just a good man, right? I just want to make sure we get that out the way. He's a good man. So, chapter 206 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Here we go. All right. So, hold on. Looks like a little bit of a flashback thing for a second. Dismantle Kenjaku's domain. Okay, so we're still... Okay, I see Tengen right here at the bottom and stuff. So, Kenjaku's goal is the Tomb of the Star, where my main body is. Chapter 206, Star and Oil 2. Okay. You two will take him on in a room of interconnecting maze directly above this place. So we see Jujutsu Tech, Curse Warehouse, and then where they're battling in the moment and stuff, and then the Tomb of the Star. So like they're at like the top part. They're not like at the areas that we saw with like Toji, Geto, Rika, with all of them and stuff, right? But Kenjaku expands his domain against Tsukumo, but Tengen and Tsukumo already have a plan. So we're about to see what happens here. And Kanji is maze, but the Furigana reads as a barrier. So the Sunyata barrier is more so like what they're inside. And again, to really hype up and gas up how powerful Yuki's curse technique is with Bombaye, you have to really make sure the details on the Sunyata barrier are exact to make sure we get all those details through. So that's why it's taking so long, and not to mention for diagrams and all that. So each room is a Sunyata barrier. Anyone skilled with barrier techniques can configure its structure to some extent. And look at her. Hold on a moment. Thank God I took a look. I was gonna keep on reading. You know what? No, hold on. No, I feel like I'm very disrespectful right now. Very disrespectful, because you know what? There's some series I busted out for, right? But then there's some of them, you're just going to have to do it, because when you're seeing things like this, how do I not bring out the championship belt and not recognize the fact that the Antonio Inoki respect, even though I did say Nakamura last week, but let's go and put it down. Ali, Inoki, Nakamura, right? Even if it gets lost in translation, it comes from somewhere. But my God, if it's anyone who's going to be respecting Inoki and the Inokiism, it's going to be this woman right here, man. I don't care how old she is, she can get it. But anyways, respect the fit. Looking absolutely crazy. A sorcerer of Kenjaku's level should be able to configure a theater as he pleases. Isn't that bad for us? My Lord, I don't know anything but bad about you, my lady. Like, oh my God. And then Sunyata is a Buddhist concept of emptiness, which all things are ultimately made out of. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff I had written down before. But again, it's a lot to process. It's a lot. So, the important thing is that Kenjaku thinks that. He needs to think that he's comfortable in here and that he has the upper hand in the space. That way he'll stay within the barrier. But ultimately, the Sunyata barrier is mine. That's why the starts of the fight inside the Sunyata barrier. That's why start the fight inside the Sunyata barrier and get him to expand his domain. She's, bro, like, I'm struggling right now, man, to read. Just because the fact that I'm so focused in on this, the fit that Yuki's got going on, man. As its owner, all information within the barrier is visible to me. I will analyze Kenjaku's domain and insert a configuration that neutralizes the domain's vector perimeters through the Sunyata barrier. So we're seeing how it's all processing stuff from Tengen on the outside, the barrier, and then what's going on with his domain from Kenjaku. I don't really get it. Are you saying we can negate Kenjaku's domain with that? Yes. How long do you need? About 10 seconds. So in those 10 seconds, I need to have a domain battle with Kenjaku using a simple domain instead of my domain. That way I won't burn out my curse technique. Okay, I mean, my God, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. But that's basically what it is. But how confident is she that she could hold on for those 10 seconds? Because Kenjaku's Kenjaku. Wait. If I expand my domain first, it'll force Kenjaku to expand his. Wouldn't that be faster? So we're seeing here, domain, my turn, neutralize, full beatdown. Okay, so that's how she's perceiving it to be. Even if my curse technique burns out, there's still Choso and Garuda. Okay, so Choso won't be completely out of it, even though he's been basically weakened down because of what happened in their fight. So they can still rely on that, and the Garuda thing, again, is absolutely crazy. But that won't work. If you do that, the domain's exterior will belong to your domain. Your domain will be erased before Kenjaku's will. So it's a matter of evaporation there for that. And to counter your domain, Kenjaku might elect to use simple domain or hollow wicker basket to preserve to preserve his curse technique. So what we saw before with Reggie in his fight with Megumi. So that's what he would use to counteract that. Using these tactics against a real domain is just buying time. Am I being underestimated that much? I mean, listen, after what I saw last week, I would argue she's second behind Gojo. If we're talking about the sorcerers of today, and especially the 4 elites, to me, she's right behind Gojo. I love Yuta, and Geto was that guy when he was around. But I'm sorry, man. If you're doing with the stuff that she's doing, it defies logic. And to only be less than second would, for me, be wild. So second right now, I think, is an absolute accurate statement you can go with Yuki. But I will explain in due time more on that. I've said it many times, Kenjaku is one of the exceedingly few users who can match me on barrier techniques. Even his simple domain isn't on the same level as that of the other sorcerers. So we're back. What is Gege doing, bro? If you really about to go on break and just be hitting me with nothing but these shots right now of Tsukumo, man, you are a monster. What a good one. So we're back to getting Kenjaku to expand his domain so I can dismantle it. Then in the time his curse technique is burnt out, I'll beat him up. Miscalculation. Oh god, here we go. Domain expansion, all developing Gabrahatu. And let me just say right now, I know there's people last week that know that I butchered it. Let me just tell you right now, no matter how many lessons I'll take, no matter how much I try to do the pronunciations, we're going to be in the same boat as we always are, because that's just the power of the English language, man. This domain is like the one in Shibuya that Sukuna showed in... Wait, hold on. This domain is like the one Sukuna showed in Shibuya. So, wait, is it similar to the Malevolent Shrine? Expanding a domain and activating his curse technique in an unclosed barrier, an amazing feat. Yeah, because, well, I mean, technically, yeah, in Shibuya, and if I'm not mistaken, during the Cursed Child arc, the very beginning and stuff, by technicalities it was, the exterior that needs to be dismantled doesn't exist. Yeah. I mean, maybe, okay, not the look itself, but the fact that it's able to do these things are similar to what Sukuna did in Shibuya. That is crazy. So, I mean, when it comes to the power gap and stuff, like, obviously Sukuna's the outside spectrum that you have to grade against. Kenjaku is definitely on that tier. New shadow. Oh, okay, here we go. New shadow style. Simple domain. And you see the linings. And then the ground... Wait, is he using the gravity? Shit. How is this barrier so strong? The simple domain is about to be ripped apart. Wait, hold on. Do you really think something of that level could withstand my domain? And okay, no, you know what it is? It's tassels. I don't know why I was thinking there's actual shadows to the thing there, but it's actually just tassels there from Yuki. Hurry up, Tengen, and she is on the move. And you see some of it's dismantling already. Oh, I see what you're doing. Just the kind of outdated strategy I expect from that shut-in. And, Tengen is just moving them hand signs like crazy, making sure he can get his job done, man. Treating the edge of the sure hit effects range as the exterior. Together with my Sunyata barrier, I will erase it. Tengen, I'm not the same as you. I have lived through. And as soon as he's saying this, the bottom part looks like it's breaking off there for Yuki. The simple domain was completely ripped apart. Yeah, and you just see the pieces already shredding off. Tisk. This 1,000-year tug of war between feuding giants, the capricious alliances and betrayals of this world of curses. He is wild. Yo, no, please. Yuki, be fine. Yuki, be fine. Please. We cannot lose you yet. But I see the ground shaking, and it has to be because of the gravity. At this point. And that thing is still standing there, and you see like the particle thing or whatever in the sky for the Sunyata barrier. And the ground underneath. You dismantled my domain together with the Sunyata barrier. You really are as stubborn as you are old. You better not be going on break with this, bro. If Yuki actually just got finished right now, I'm gonna be so rattled. The ocean is not going to stop me from haymakering you, man. It is not. Oh my god, no. Please stop, Kenjaku. Bro, why is he like... I hate this man. Oh, why can't I have good things? One baddie is all I ask. Bro, look at her. She's been bloodied up. Oh, Kenjaku, man. Relax. Bro, Tengen, please do something, bro. But then he can't, because if he does, then the merging happens and we take an L. I swear, bro, we need Gojo back. This is one of those situations where we need him back. But 2 days have passed. I don't know what's going on with my son Yuji and them. But she got the white eyes too. I want to say it's white eyes. It looks like it's white eyes, but I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know, man. She better be okay. If you'd at least use your own domain against mine, the result wouldn't have been this boring. Well, your fault for trusting that thing. Tengen has kept something important from all of you. The Culling Games. What was he about to say about the Culling Games? What was he about to say, bro? Does he have his final thing, or is it done? I don't know what he was about to say. But I see the Garuda roll through. The Shikigami didn't disappear. Kachik. Oh my god, look at her poster! Yeah! Let's go, Yuki! And he turns like Masaka. And that thing is going right towards him with the back end of its tail, making the attack. Almost using like an Iron Tail attack. Still conscious, but she's not in a position to move freely. And he's just moving, trying to dodge these attacks. Reverse curse technique. It's likely that she can use that. I mean, listen, I'd be very shocked if Yuki doesn't have that in her repertoire. Because if she didn't have that, then maybe you could make a case and say, like, in combat, the other two and stuff, in the special four, I would say, would have a chance to be able to take care of her non-named Gojo. But nah. RCT on top of it. That's at least be expected if you're one of the 4 special grades. She's probably utilizing the Shikigami to buy time in order to heal up. That's fine. I'll use this time to recover my curse technique then. Yo! Man, listen, the baddest woman right now in manga for 2022. I'm gonna give her that. Listen to me. Listen, nah, bro. Give me the title. 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 Listen, man. Gege, if you know what is good for me and for this audience and for the fan base of JJK, even if a Mickey were to come through on Kenjaku's end because he is an antagonist, and that's how it has to be, unfortunate for them. Y'all better give my girl her dubs. I am not going into a break week, a mental wreck, worrying about this woman when I know she can handle herself. That woman right there, that's a world champion right here. Bloodied up, mangled beyond belief. But I see someone with their face saying Mazaka. And it ain't Yuki Tsukumo, man. And she comes in, throws a kick, and the block right there immediately. Of course. Of course he's going to make the block. He knows his head's going. Bro, look at her hand. Oh, my God. Oh, where's RCT it up faster, man? Bro, heal yourself. Hell no. This woman is hell bent on making sure he dies. Yo, bro, they are still going at the kick. The block, the dodge, the punches, bro. Yo, and the Garuda just hitting away at him. Bro, that thing literally turned like into an Arbok. Just wrapping around Kenjaku, and she's just swinging away with them kicks. And that thing is holding on to his torso. Oh, no. She dropped on one knee. The blood's pouring out and everything. No. At her limit. I suppose you wanted to catch me off guard. But you should have used your brain a little first. See, I'm already getting scared with the translation right now, what's about to be saying. Did you forget? I like a man who's hardworking and muddy. Hold on. I might fill the title. Hold on. Because we know the individual she said about last chapter. Oh! I don't know how much we're gonna get done here, but regardless, peak run is this way coming through. Yo, look at my man, this supernova just chilling in his head. Oh no, this is gonna be so raw in the anime. This is gonna go so hard. An older brother lies in ambush. He aims his attack with determination, and you just see the look there on Kenjaku. He's like this is the ultimate Masaka right here. The Korewa. Bro, you about to get this Owari doll right now, man. Oh, bro, but the thing is, I don't know if I can believe this will be like the end. More so, this will make him retreat. If this is enough to make him say, yeah, I'm out of here, I'm not taking no smoke, then granted, I'm completely fine with this. But even so, man, Choso, go out there and show me why you are the Anaki, man. Oh my God, wait, let's see a translation here. Smells like mud, describes uncharacteristic men that still work hard to be good, similar to to unrefined country boys. But even that, oh man. Listen to me, yo. Yuki Tsukumo and Choso, that's a GO tag team. Already a GO tag team. They're holding it down right now, persevering through all obstacles. And let me just say right now, with the color here, shout out to Jackie Pop. This color right here with Yuki and freaking Kenjaku is gas. Literal gas, man. Shout out to them. But oh my God, now this chapter was crazy. Look, there's so much danger in this whole thing, right? Because obviously it's life or death in these situations. You know that if one miscalculation will mean your end. And the fact that we're seeing here First off, the first half of the chapter with the whole like explanation stuff going on and everything, the fit there for Tsukumo, sensational, sensational. But the very fact that we're seeing here, like how dangerous the likes of Kenjaku is, like you have to do things by the book. That's why Tengen is saying this has to go down in this format. And even so, this man is still finding ways to be able to get through it. The similarities in ways to Sukuna, which the fact that Tengen's making notes of and everything, which again shows you just how dangerous someone like Kenjaku is if it reminds him of what happened before with Sukuna. And granted, it's like when you think about the battles between, Gojo and Sukuna, like, who's going to win that fight? You really don't know, because when you're seeing stuff like this for Kenjaku, it gasses up Sukuna and then makes that debate even tougher to figure out. But my lord, man. To me right now, Yuki Tsukumo is the second strongest sorcerer alive right now behind Gojo. The fact that she's able to still hold off going in against this monster known as Kenjaku. I'm very curious though to find out what he was talking about there with the whole thing that Tengen's been keeping something important from us regarding the Culling Game and all that. Because again, 2 days have passed. We're I think November 16 right now in the story. So there's details that we still need to know, like what is actually happening to Yuji, Megumi, Hana, like all of them right now. We need to know what's going on, right? But my head is so gone right now, man, from all the peak that I'm seeing here. Like, this chapter was nuts. Like, if I want to talk about one of my favorite chapters of this year, legitimately, this is up there. Like, you're seeing fighting spirit. This is literally Antonio Inoki. I am witnessing right here against, like, Tenryu. Right? If you're an All Japan, New Japan fan of wrestling and stuff, you know this is basically what this rivalry is right now. And then you're having like freaking Fujinami in the form of Choso pulling up and making sure Tenryu gets down for the 3 count. Like literally, I'm watching a New Japan fight right now, man, from like old days. But my God, nah, this chapter was sensational, bro. This is the stuff I love about this series. Yeah, you get the explanations, the feeling emotions, the fights and stuff. But when you mix that all in a blender, you know what you get after, man? You get greatness. And that's exactly what it is. And granted, we have still time now because we are going to be going on break, which I know is difficult. And finally, the curse energy on the book completely drops. So that's how you know this chapter was absolutely amazing, man. But I definitely am now going to hopefully try to find the time to get done the Bombaye stuff, hopefully, and then some other things I would like to talk about regarding JJK in the time that we're going to be going on the whole chapter break. So I'm pretty sure when we come back from break, we're going to get that chapter, and then it's going to kickstart the whole like magazine rest periods and stuff. So, guys, let me know your thoughts. I need to keep the belt on, man. I need to keep it on. If this is one of my chapters of the year when it comes to JJK, it's not even a question anymore, man. It's not even a question anymore. I don't think anything right now. Because it's tough. When you talk about like the best things we've gotten this year, honestly, it is difficult. It is very difficult to say which one I've loved more from every other series. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me know how we are feeling about this current ongoing fight between Yuki, Choso, and Tengen against the likes of Kenjaku. How impressed are we with what we're seeing here? Are you content with the explanations of all the stuff that's been going down right now? What is it that Kenjaku is saying in regards to secrets that are being kept by Tengen and in regards as well to the Culling Game? What do you think is Gege possibly cooking with that? And what we're seeing at the end here in this chapter, are we about to get the evacuation here where Kenjaku is just basically going to leave and get out of there as soon as he can, or is he going to reverse the tides and more sadness and sorrow is going to await us? Let me know down in the comments how we feel about that. Any clarifications, input, anything you want to add about the chapter down in the comments below that I didn't talk about enough that you feel is important, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in and week out, ain't no better time than now. If you have not been here since the beginning, I overlook it. Because we've been talking about this greatness for a long time. And if you're new here, you want to make sure you're staying here for this. Because week in, week out, Akutami Gege just puts out greatness for the fun of it. And if you want to experience that fun every single week, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to stay up to date with everything goes on the channel. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys when we come back from break. Hopefully, in the time that we are on break, I can try and get done the whole Bomoye stuff and, you know, work on some other projects in regards to JJK. Because I definitely feel like I'm in the mood now to really go in and just talk about things that have been ongoing right now with the manga, but also things from prior times that maybe become relevant afterwards, or just in general, just to praise more of the greatness of the series. But all I know is right now, for 206 straight chapters, I have yet to see a miss. I have yet to see it. Wilt Chamberlain right now would be proud. Michael Jordan would be proud. And I'll say this right now, Kobe would be very proud of what they're seeing right now. And as we say all the time here, man, we love to see it. Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going